Hi guys, Dave here and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is an exciting one. As you can see, I've had my first 8th grading submission returned to me, which is very exciting. Two big piles, 25 cards. I'm going to start with the right hand pile. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not too sure which order they're in or what the cards necessarily are. It's been a few months since I did that video. Sorry, 2 months I did that submission video, so yeah, I don't really fully remember the whole list. First couple of cards I might do a little slower just to get a feel of the actual case itself and a review of the case and things like that. But then I'll speed it up and get through to the actual grades that we care about. So yeah, let's start off straight from the bat. The good thing that I can tell from these ones is that they are actually quite clean, which is good to see because they're quite new, obviously. I really like the whole serial number and security things they've got going on, which is quite cool. Feels a lot safer and protected. The other thing I've noticed is straight off the bat is the actual slabs themselves are actually thicker and feel a little bit heavier and sturdier than the PSA slabs. I don't have a PSA slab on me because I'm actually moving house at the moment, so everything is in boxes, so I can't really do a like-for-like comparison. But yeah, straight off the bat, it does feel good quality. I'm not too sure about this whole sort of special edition stamp they've got going on at the moment. Just because of the front of the card, it might take away from it a little bit, but let's flip it. Let's see what happens. Ooh, okay, so Greninja GX Full Art SV, and it's a mint 9. Very cool. Okay, so straight off the bat, really like these base labels. These are the base ones. You don't pay extra for these ones, so I quite like how they look. Mint 9, very cool. And again, you can see just on the front of the card here the stamp of the ace grading stamp, I guess you call it. I don't know what else to call that. So yeah, very cool. Okay, there is one card in here that I did pay for the coloured match label. I think it's just one card, which I'm kind of glad about because what I've seen online and from other videos, they don't look very good. So kind of glad I went with the base label on these ones, at least for the most part anyway. So yeah, let's flip again. Okay, Ho-Oh GX Full Art SV again from Hidden Fates, mint 9, very cool. Okay, not too sure whether or not getting 10s. I'll review these probably more in my spare time. For the most part, I did actually pull these ones, so a 9 or a 10 is sort of what you'd like to expect from the cards you pull. So yeah, not too bad. Okay, here we go. Oh, our first 10, Gem Mint 10 from Ace Grading. Wow. Very cool. So obviously, comparison to the 9 and the 10, one you get the black and white label, the other one you get the gold and black label, which looks really quite good to be fair. One thing I am noticing on some of these labels is they're not quite straight. See if I can get that a little bit better on the camera. So it's hard to tell on this one, but they're a little bit sort of diagonally, as it were. Sort of one side's right up in the corner and the other side it's got a bit of a gap, if you can see that. So it looks like it's a little bit face on, it looks a little bit off, but it's not the end of the world, and it is a brand new company, so you can't be too harsh on them for that. PSA still do that now, so it's not the end of the world. But for the most part, yeah, these slabs feel really good. Ooh, Mewtwo GX Full Art SV. Got a few of these at PSA at the moment. Would have been nice to get a 10. But yeah, 9, very happy with that. Okay. I have got a variety of sort of condition cards sent, so I'd expect to get a few varieties here, but so far 9s and 10s. I mean, that's a great start. Wow, okay, excellent. And we've got Cynthia Full Art from Hidden Fates. Very cool. Mint 9. Centering's a little bit heavy left to right, I guess, but that's probably being a little harsh on it. Don't see any whitening on the card there, but yeah, very cool. Okay, what we've got, Skylar Full Art from Shining Fates this time. So some of the pretty full art trainers we've sent over apparently, which is very cool. Again, all packed myself, so 9s and 10s is what you'd expect on those ones. Ah, okay, Jesse and James. Now the submission's coming back to me. So I think I sent 3 of these actually. Yeah, there's number 2. I'm guessing this is number 3. Yeah, number 3. Okay. Oh wow, I've got 3 9s. No 10. Okay, excellent. Well, I don't need 3 9s, so I guess two 9s are up for sale. Would have been nice to get a 10 again, but never mind. One of those cards that I think is really underrated in my opinion. Was obviously really easy to pack when Hidden Fates was still in print. But I think it's still really undervalued. I think it's a really nice card. Okay, right. 2 cards left on this stack. What can we get? Oh, Gem Mint 10. The Celebi and Venusaur GX promo from the Tag Team tin. Very, very cool. Wow, that's so sick. Love that label. Looks really cool. As of the card, to be fair, wow. And for a promo to get a 10 as well, that's quite good. Yeah, very happy with that. Looks perfect to me, so I say they've done a good job on that one. Excellent. Okay, final card of the first stack. Oh no! It's got a 9. Gutted. Blaziken VMAX Special Art. Ah, absolutely gutted. So I pulled this in my first Tinning Rain box. Really, really lucky. The fact that I pulled it myself, I was hoping to get a 10, obviously, and that'd be really cool for the collection. But yeah, I don't see what's wrong with it. I mean, hard for me to get in the full camera view here, but yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it, really. Unless there's some sort of surface defect that I haven't spotted from print or something, I don't know. But yeah, shame about that one. Still good though. Beautiful card. Looks really nice in the slab. So yeah, super happy. Okay, wow. Second stack, and we're starting off with a Japanese card, which usually do better, but I can't think what this is. Let's have a look at the back. A little bit off center, left to right, but it's not too horrific. What have we got? Oh yes, the Reshiram Charizard GX from Double Blaze. Okay, really nice card. An 8, near mint to mint 8. Interesting. I'm surprised by that because again, I pulled it and it's Japanese, which tends to do better. So yeah, not sure on that one. It might be. It's pretty bit difficult with this sharded hollow. I imagine it's a little bit harsher, but interesting. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, we'll move to the one side. So, what is this one? Let's have a look. Ooh, Rayquaza Amazing Rare from Vivid Voltage. Okay, that's a bit of a shame because I had a few of these to send and I thought I sent the best one I have. So, this got a 9 and it's not worth sending the others. It's a bit of a shame. A little bit off center, but there's nothing wrong with edge wear or anything like that. And again, I put it myself, so a bit of a shame for that one. Okay. Next up, we've got. Oh, this is a little bit off center. Okay, Blastoise VMAX promo from the recent Sword and Shield Premium Collection boxes. So the next one must be Venusaur. So let's do that one at the same time. Oh, okay, a 9. Okay. Would it be nice to get both the same? I'm weird like that. So 2 8s would have been better than a 9 and 8 in my opinion. But very, very cool all the same. I did say this one did look a little bit off-centered. I haven't looked at this one. It looks okay. There was a little bit of whitening in that top left corner, if you can see that. But other than that, yeah, and very, very nice. These cards look so cool as well. I've got a few more of these to send, so I might try and get a 10, but I would have imagined I've sent what I think is my best one. So, yeah, interesting. Okay. Right, this one, a little bit of edge wear on the left-hand side. And on the top 2 corners as well, if you can see that, left and right. Interesting. Oh no! The Suicune and Entei half art. Or half art? Half legend, whatever you call it. Gutted. That is the bottom half. I did send the top half as well. Only a 6. Ooh. Okay, it's a shame. Disappointed, as you can tell. Nobody wants to get a 6 really, but this must be the top half. So the bottom left, I can see a little bit of whitening, and also the top right as well. So probably a 6 as well. Eh? An 8? How is that? How is that a thing? An 8 and a 6. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'll have a look off camera and see what I can find. If I see anything big on this one compared to this one, I'll pin it in the comments. But that's such a shame to get the completed card and not have the same grades. Really disappointing. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Still really cool cards. I'm very happy to add it to my collection. So that's cool. Okay, what's this one? This one looks a little bit of edgeware. So a little bit on the left hand side here, and a little bit just up here as well. So this is, ooh, Dragonite Hollow from Fossil, a 6. Okay, so I do remember now. I sent a few Wizards of the Coast hollows, so they're bound to have quite a bit of scratching. It's a little bit difficult to see in the camera, so it's understandable to get a lower grade. And you can tell from this one actually, there's a lot of holographic shine on the edges. If you can see that. I'm not using my normal setup because I'm obviously moving house at the moment, so it's a little bit dodgy, the camera that I'm using. This one looks okay. I think it looks quite good. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we get. Oh. X to mint 6 for the Dark Arbok from Team Rocket. What happened with this one? So again, I can see quite a lot of scratching, to be fair. It's hard to pick up on the actual camera. Don't know if you can see that or not, but I can see quite a few scratches that way. But yeah, 6. Interesting. They look to be quite harsh on these WOTC hollows. Interesting. Okay. Wow. So this, I think I know what this is straight off the bat because of how off-centered it is. So this is going to be a Lugia GX full art from Lost Thunder. And I actually think I sent 2 of these. So this one, if you can tell, it's really like thin this side and really thick this side. So I asked them if they do miscuts because I'd say it's almost a miscut, but more off center than anything. And they said they don't do that yet. So yeah, I reckon it's going to get a 7 or an 8 because of that. But yeah, here we go. A 9. Bloody hell! How's that happened? How's that got a 9? Okay, interesting. You can see just how poor it is, you know, the centering. It's really diagonal. But that's got a 9. Okay. So maybe then they've been lenient because it's obviously almost like a misprint or a miscut, as it were. But if the actual card itself is no nicks, no surface damage, then they don't downgrade it, maybe. But that's interesting. Okay, well, this one must be the second one if it's in order, the cert numbers 193, 194. Yeah, okay. So this one is much better centered, but what it does have, I just noticed, is top right a little speck of whitening, but it is better centered. So let's see what this gets. An 8. Wow. Okay. Very confused by that. Centering's a lot better than the first one, without question of a doubt. But it's just got that one bit of whitening from what I can see on the top left there, top right, sorry. So yeah, I'm not sure why that's got the 8 and that's got the 9 then. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, in my opinion, I would have done it the other way around there with the whitening to get a 9, but that's interesting. Okay, one to review later. Okay. Oh, right. This is the only color match card that I actually sent, requested, sorry, which is obviously the Charmeleon SV from Hidden Fates. Only reason I sent it was because this is one of the ones they actually advertised on their Instagram, so I sort of knew what I was getting into with the color matching. But this one looks okay, but I've seen so many that just look really like tacky, in my opinion. Pretty bit harsh, but this is how I feel on them. So yeah, I am kind of glad I've got all the others as the normal grade. So that's quite cool. The normal labels, sorry. Another thing that I sent actually qualified for the top tier level either, which is why I haven't had any like that. So we'll do that in the future, hopefully. But this one looks pretty okay with the centering and the whitening. There's none of it. So we get, oh, nice. Okay, Latios and Latias GX. So it's not the ones that form the heart shape, obviously, as you can see. but it's the only one that I did actually pull from the team up packs. So I didn't actually open a box. It's just a single pack that I had, I think. So yeah, very nice to get the Gem Mint 10 again. That's good. We haven't had many of those, so nice to get another one. Okay, so last 2 cards. This one looks pretty good. Centering wise looks good. Don't see any edge wear. And we get, oh yes, a Gem Mint 10. Nice. And it's the really nice promo that I like as well. The Eevee and Snorlax from the Tag Team GX tin. So that's very, very cool. I'm really happy with that. That's such a nice card to get in the black and gold as well. That's sick. Okay, wow. Really, really happy with that. Right, last card. No idea what I'm missing, but looking at this, I think it's going to be possibly a WOTC one. I'm seeing a little bit of like a light white edgeware all the way around. It's hard to see on the camera from what it looks like, but it's very, very faint. But yeah, I do see a few like roller lines as well, actually. Oh god, this might be horrific. We've got, oh my goodness, it's got a 4. Okay. So I thought I'd seen some roller lines, but it's actually just on the casing. And it's actually going as I'm wiping it. So I don't see anything horrific on the back there. Really hard to tell on the camera. So I'll do a better inspection afterwards. But why has that got a 4? A little bit. Okay, so I can see bottom left actually is almost peeling. It's like the case is flattening down a slight peel on the bottom left, which, understandable, that's quite a bit of damage, but it is like localized. It's not like every corner's the same, so a little bit unsure with that one. Okay, only one, I'd say, bad one in my opinion, which I'm a little bit surprised at. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick summary now of my final thoughts, and yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, guys, then. So, quick final thoughts from me. Overall, I'm actually quite happy with how this has turned out. Believe it or not, I'm really happy with the actual slabs themselves. I think they're quite good quality. They feel thicker. They feel a little bit heavier than the PSA ones. And yeah, they look quite good. Labels from the color perspective, I really like these base ones. The 10s and the 9s and below look really, really nice. Some of them are a little bit off center. As in they're not quite straight, but that's me being really, really picky with that. And yeah, overall the actual casing and the labeling styles I'm actually quite happy with. With regards to the grades, I'd say I'm 90% happy. It looks like I've got 4 or 5 10s. That's quite good out of 25 cards. I expect it to be a variety, so that's fine. They look to be quite harsh on centering and sort of light edgeware, but I kind of don't mind that if that's going to be consistent. The one thing I do have trouble with is these two, the 2 Luca GXs. Purely because my preference would have been, from a viewing standpoint, this one being so off-centered and almost miscut would get the 8 rather than a 9, whereas this one with 1 speck of whitening on the top right corner is minimal, and I'd argue that should be more of a 9. But other than that, I'm actually quite happy with the overall results. So yeah, I'll certainly use them again, but whether or not I use them for my most expensive cards, I'm not quite sure yet. Just not too confident in the grading overall. But for a first attempt and a first test run, really quite good. So anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya.